What's up, Way Youth? I'm super excited to start off our devotional series talking about the shepherds that we see at the nativity of Jesus, at the birth of our Savior. See, the shepherds in that time period were not really seen as important. Shepherds as a whole, their job is mainly to take care of sheep. And these sheep were used to sacrifice for people's sins. But we have to understand something. These shepherds often were considered unclean, which means they weren't allowed to come into the temple of God. Imagine growing up and being told consistently, you're not allowed to come into the temple of God because you're considered unclean. So oftentimes these shepherds couldn't get into the temple unless they spent a certain amount of time becoming clean. And so these people were separated from the God that they worshiped. Imagine being separated from the God you worshiped and being told you can't come into church today. Being told you're not good enough, that God does not want you to come near him. But then all of a sudden, out of the blue, God and his angels show up to these shepherds and tell them about the coming of their Messiah, the one that they've been waiting centuries for. Just imagine being that shepherd there, being one of the first people told about the coming of the Messiah. I would be in awe. I'd be shocked that God actually cared enough and wants to tell me first. And that's exactly what's being said here. See, the point of the shepherds being told first is to show us why Jesus came and who he came for. He came for not just the rich and powerful. He came for those that were lowly, those that are treated as outsiders within society. See, with that being said, I want to encourage you, wherever you're at, whatever you're doing during this Christmas season, remember that Jesus came for you. He didn't come for the perfect and for the people that are good. He came for those that needed him. And so with that being said, I want to encourage you to actually seek him this season. Seek him this Christmas time period and allow him to show you more about who he is and the fact that he loves you and cares about you. Hey, Way Youth, I want to encourage you as well. Next week, we're going to actually continue this devotional series. Every Sunday evening, it's going to be happening. It'll be either here on Instagram or also be on YouTube, so you can check it out wherever you're watching it. Check it out on either Instagram or YouTube. And I'm excited to see you guys again in January. In January, we'll be starting up again on January 9th. That's January 9th. We'll be back at services at 4 p.m. Otherwise, I want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year's. God bless.